Hello everybody. Today we start on the channel this beautiful canvas that we bought last week from the unboxing video. This is the spring canvas brought to you by that beautiful artist Mcneil. So yeah, I'm going to start this today. We're mainly going to be working on two colours, and that is clouds and skies today. So you can see this is our first colour, number 5. Here's Johnny. And then it's a white one, and then we've also got number blue, which is our gorgeous minty blue. This consists of, up the top, as I said, this theme is based on trees. However, I do quite like this painting, and it's got trees in there. So I've just remembered I need to show you something, and I've left it in the other room. I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay guys, so let's get painting first things first, because we've got quite a lot to cover. Now, every Sunday we're going to be working on this for 2 hours on a live stream, purely because there's so much to do. We've got 2 big whacking great big canvases, which is that tree one, and obviously we've got this one as well. So to really get it finished, I'm going to, because I would like to finish it during March, I'm going to do live streams on the weekend. So you'll have the trees. Let's start it off with up the top corner here. Yeah, you'll have the trees on a Saturday, and then on Sunday you'll have sorry, I'm trying to find my wax, because yeah, Sunday will be this painting, but oh, actually I'm sure, who was it that told me that? I think it was Kathy G. Let's try this pen again, because Kathy said something about that this pen doesn't work with crystals. However, these are not crystals, so they should work better. And look at that, Kathy, you are a star. Look at that, it's working. Oh yeah, look, it's working a lot better. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, this is the pen that Sharon got me. So yeah, very happy with, oh no, don't start playing up on me. Yeah, very happy with Sharon, because Sharon got me this pen. Yeah, today, so yeah, Saturday you'll have the trees for 2 hours, then Sunday will be this for 2 hours. So yeah, now a massive thank you to Harris Taylor. Harris very kindly informed me that the range, the range, the range, oh my god, once it decides to load, thank you very much, pencil case. They have launched a diamond painting pencil case, yeah. Let's just bring up pencil case, diamond painting, and it's from this lovely company that brings out all this wonderful stuff, Art Studio. And this is it, people. So if you want to get your own pencil case, look at that, only £2.49 at the range. Yeah, absolutely stunning. I mean, it's got flowers on it. I've never done a pencil case before, and I've got to get that, because that would be perfect for my flower theme. I have never ever done a pencil case. Now obviously you're going to have to seal it, because something's going on with this. Oh, this pen is really irritating me. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Sharon, but I'm not getting on with this pen very well, so I'm gonna have to just probably send that back to you or something. I'm just not really getting on very well with it. Let me I did put more wax in this, so let me try the DAC one from Portland, see if that's a little bit better. But yeah, as you know, I'm always on the hunt for new paintings that are not actually diamond canvases. They're actually more wacky things, like it could be cups, pencil cases, what have you. So yeah, I've put new wax in Paula's pen here, so but for some reason I'm just not getting on with this pen, and it is such a shame because I would have loved to have kept that going. So yeah, so yeah, next time I'm at the range, isn't it marvellous? The one time I don't go to the range and I order something online, there's more stuff in at the shop on the range. I really need to get back up to that shop and do a come shop with me, because I didn't know anything about this. Oh, what is wrong with this? This stick is crap. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this pencil case until Harris told me, and I was like, no way. So there I was, I jumped onto the range, had a look, and there it was, like, oh, I can't believe it. So that will be coming to the channel at some point. Okay, so yeah, the weather today is, oh my god, look at that, that is skating. Do you know what's done that? I think it's that slimy wax. I don't know what's wrong with that wax in that pen, but that is awful wax. It's just so slimy. So, and the weird thing is, I've put it into this pen. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it seems to be working fine. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board with that. I'm gonna pluck out one of these gold tips and shove it in there somehow. I think what's causing it is the tip is just far too big. So you see how big this hole is compared to that hole, and I think that's what's causing it to slip. So my thinking is to put a gold tip in there, but it's whether it's going to work with the wax. I don't think it's the wax itself, but yeah, it's such a shame. But at least I've managed to try it out. So yeah, so the paintings, they're going to be rotating, so we'll have like one day where it's like this, the next day the tree, the next day Paula's tree, and so on, and keep rotating them until they're done. So now we've done a bit of this today, tomorrow will be that will be the future's not ours to see, say hurrah hurrah, what will be what. So yeah, that's a song from Frank Sinatra, I think. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be back to California Dreaming Trees. Now, I have got good news. I have now received the customs form for the American package, and I couldn't believe it. So you know when you've got to pay a customs fee and you're like, oh my god, how much is this going to cost me? Well, I was absolutely blown away. They only want £15 to release the package. £15. Like, I was thinking somewhere in the region of like 40-60 quid, but that is fantastic. So yeah, so now I've got that sorted, and we've just got to wait for it to go out for delivery now. So yeah, I couldn't believe that, £15. So very, very happy with that, I have to say. So yeah, right. Yeah, it's quite funny weather today, because I turned the heat on because it was a bit nippy, and now all of a sudden it's like really baking hot. I mean, I've got 4 candles going, so I've got one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, one in the front room, and one in here, and I think that's what's causing it. But oh my god, I need to show you something, people. Look what I found on TikTok. Oh my days, I've got to get this. I have to have it. You are not going to believe what I found. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I have to have it. So I'm going to get that. Let's bring it up. So look what I found, people. It is a candle warmer lamp, but look, in the shape of a flower, and it's free shipping, candle warmer lamp with timer, but it's in the in the shape of like a flower, and you get like a control switch for it. But they're saying that the heat of that light bulb will melt it evenly. But oh my god, I have to have that. Like, I just have to have it. I did get one off Amazon, but it's not, it's just like a basic one. It's not as pretty as that. So if you do have TikTok in America, then I would definitely recommend ordering that if you like your candles, because I think that's just really cool. Like, and apparently, oh, so the lady was saying in the video, it gives off like so much more scent, so it intensifies the scent, which is pretty cool. So yeah, when I was putting the wax in this pen, it was quite funny, because as I was pushing it in, it was like ejecting itself back out again. So as you can see, if I undo it, if I pull the plunger out, it's sort of like pushed out, like it would feed back up there. But since I put the plunger in it and screwed it, it's not done it, which is pretty good. But yeah, when I saw that last night, I was like, oh my god, I've got to have that. So that's another thing I want to have. But I have ordered off TikTok before, and they use Amazon, which I'm not very keen on. So I wasn't aware they ship with Amazon. So, because when I got my mailing bags, I ordered mailing bags off there. And they come with Amazon for some reason. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's not with Amazon, because they take forever to deliver things. So yeah, but yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I've got to have that. So now we'll do a bit of the weather. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please, lovey?
In Braintree, it's 16 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 5 degrees. By the way, you have a new notification.
Do I now?
Want to hear it?
Yes. Maybe time to order baked beans. Alexa, yes?
One new notification. From Amazon Shopping. Based on your order history, it may be time to reorder Nescafe Vanilla Latte Instant Coffee 7 times 18.5 grams sachets.
Yeah.
That's £1.60, including VAT.
Ooh.
Would you like to add it to your basket?
No, because I can get that cheaper in Sainsbury's. Alexa, no.
Okay.
Isn't it marvellous? On Amazon, the week before, it was only $1.50. No, sorry, $1.42. And now it's cheaper in Sainsbury's, but more expensive on Amazon. Yeah, the other week it was cheaper on Amazon and more expensive in Sainsbury's. Oh dear. So Angie, have you got your order yet for this? Because Angela said, well, I think she's already got the hedgehog, but she was saying something about she's ordered something else. So that, like the paintings I've recommended, but I do recommend a lot of paintings, so you'll have to let me know like which one you're referring to. So yeah, seeing this little rabbit here makes me want to do that big one that I got last year from the range. I'm going to move this up a bit, I think, because I feel like, yeah, that's better. So I'm going to put like a bordering down here. Yeah, see what I mean? Since putting this, because I used this wax, you see one's gone, and I pushed it into this pen. But since using this one, it's a lot better. So it's not the wax, it's the actual tip. That hole is far too big. So now we've found out what's causing the problem. We'll have to somehow hopefully mod it. So yeah. Yeah, I wanted to do a bit more of my Easter bag today, but I sold something earlier. I've been wrapping that up, and I've got to go up to, they want Royal Mail, so I thought, well, I'll go up Chalice Lane later, because I've got to go to the bottle bank anyway, so there's no point going to the post office, coming back, and then crossing the road to go over to the bottle bank. I might as well just keep it all on the same route. So, yeah, later I'm going to go to the bottle bank, drop them off. drop the package off, and then go into the co-op and see what luxuries they've got, because every time I go to that that locker up there, I always have to spend something. It's like I just have to do it. Like, you can't resist like going up there and then like not going in the shop. Like, you just have to go in there. But they're doing a promotion at the minute where you walk in and there's like cakes staring at you, like it's like a 4-pack of donuts, you know, like the large ones with sprinkles on. I find them quite boring. I do like them, but I think if you're going to have a cake, you want a nice bit of kick to it. So they were doing in the Easter section Battenberg raspberry and lemon, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. So, and because I'm a member, I'll get member prices. So where it might be like £3, I get it for so much discount. So you may not necessarily get enough points, because the co-op are quite a greedy company. Like, if you don't earn enough points in that year, they won't pay you out a dividend. So you have to earn so much to be qualified for a dividend. And I can never meet the threshold for it, because I'm more of like a Sainsbury's person than I am the co-op. And I think Sainsbury's are great value for money. Like, they give you so much more points, whereas the co-op are quite stingy. So even if you don't get the points or you don't get dividend, at least you're getting like members prices, like discounts on prices. So yeah, so already this is looking very, very pretty, isn't it? It's absolutely gorge. So yeah. Yeah, I thought because these are so large paintings, we'll chuck in some more lives. I've not been doing lives as much because I just can't find the time to do it. I'm just always at work, and I'm so used to doing pre-records that I very rarely get time to do lives. So I thought we'll start to bring them back in at the weekends and start doing some lives. Now, it will be, for you guys in America, it will be 2 PM UK time. So or it might be 3, I don't know yet. Definitely Saturday it might be 2 o'clock, but Sunday, because 2 o'clock's a busy day for me. Saturdays are always like a manic day for me because I have the movie night as well. So I would bring that slightly forward. But what I will say as well is that Sunday it might be 3, because I can push that back, because I don't really do anything on a Sunday apart from house, you know, hoovering, washing, that sort of thing, mopping the floors, that sort of thing. So yeah. Yeah, we're starting to get, they were saying on the news today that it's like hotter weather, so it's been the hottest day so far. But they also said it was the Spitfire's birthday, like 90 years ago since it first took off. So, and then they've been talking about something to do with this ship called a Dragon is going to another country. But pause there. Yeah, this ship is going to another country to I don't know if it's to shoot the missiles or what have you, but I mean, I don't know why the UK are getting involved with it, because the problem is that mean we're going to get another war, or lots of people are thinking we're going to end up with World War III. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea sending that ship over there. I really don't. So yeah. Yeah, so Sharon, just let me know if you want this pen back. It's not I don't want it, it's just I'm having really big problems with trying to use it because the hole's too big. And I have noticed this bit here, I can't take off this metal bit. So just let me know what you want me to do with it, because I'm not getting on with it very well. So yeah, I finished yesterday my second March completion. Like, oh my god, it looks wonderful. It's so exciting. So I can't wait to see what other ones I'll get done. I put on the, because I write down what I've completed, and I've got 2 out of a possible 11 at the moment, so I just got to keep persevering with it, and hopefully I would be so over the moon if I could get this on the March completions. But as I say, it's quite a massive painting, to be fair. So yeah, it's a little bit, I can't say for sure at the moment if we're gonna make this onto the March completions, because it's just so big. But if we just keep chipping away at it every day, we should be able to. But what I've started doing is, with larger ones, I'll do a block and then I'll seal it and then move on, so that it just don't knock the block off and that. So yeah, right, yeah, you've got to be careful with this bit, because it's got a bit of all sorts of colours in. I can't wait to get all the different greens in as well. It's going to look really nice. I keep looking at that shark painting as well that I got. Oh, I kitted that up last night. And Sharon, you're not going to believe this, I've run out of all your kitting up tray things that you got me. You know, these things. I've finished of all of these now. I'm completely out. So no more kitting up for me. So yeah, the blue one, some of them I can fit like a whole painting in one, but some of them require 2 like containers because they have so many colours. But yeah, so I'm getting super excited to see what that shark looks like once it's done. I was going to start it today because it's like so big, but there's only so much I can do a day, so I'm going to have to open the window here, guys. Sorry, but it's getting really stuffy in here, so just bear with me and I'll be back in a jiffy. Oh, that's better. Do you know, I've actually been debating about whether to get the fans out the cupboard or not, because I've done that before where I've got the fans out and then it's gone back to like really cold weather and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So yeah, I think it's getting to that time of the year again where we're getting very close to that horrible stuffy weather. And oh my god, you're never going to guess what, because last night someone bought something and I found she wanted a bundle, and I found 4 of the items, but the last item I had everywhere out and I could not find it. And I thought, well, I've double checked everywhere, I just don't know where I've put this item, because I normally put them in a box, but I must have not put this in the for sale box. And I had to message her this morning and say, look, I'm really sorry, I won't be able to send this. I can issue you a refund, and then if you want to rebuy it, you can rebuy it. And she sent me a cancellation request, and I said accepted it, and she was like, what I'll do is I'll rebuy things that I did originally buy, and I won't buy the clock if that's okay. And I said, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, last night I've just, oh, you know when you put something somewhere and you just don't know where you put it and it's bugging you, and so you check exactly the same place again and it's still not there. But anyway, she rebought it this morning, and that's packed and ready to go, so I'll pop that into the locker this evening when I go to the bottle bank. I always like to, I used to pack it and get it out as soon as it was processed, because I know the couriers pick it up early, but now I sort of wait until I have like a cut off, so any orders after 7:30 will go the next day. So I sort of wait till 7:30 because I could get some more, so I don't want to keep going backwards and forwards to the locker, so I might as well wait, and then if I don't get any more, just go and drop this one off, you know. Because I have noticed when you drop it in the lockers, Royal Mail don't always pick it up the same day. They seem to like take a few days, and then the next day you'll say, like, you'll get a notification from Royal Mail going, send a preparing item, and I'm like, but I sent that yesterday. So, and you know that post box I was telling you about, this digital one, I've realised I won't be able to do that with Vinted because you can't print the label at the post box. It's got to be a labelled one, whereas like with the lockers you can print the label on the locker machine. That's with quad lockers. In post the driver does it, but with the post boxes that have got the button on, you need to make sure you've got a label on there, because you can't use a QR code because there's no way of printing it. So yeah, I mainly like using QR codes because it's just easy, in it. I don't have to keep buying ink. So yeah, I'm finding this a really jolly painting. This is quite a lovely one to do. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, I'm going to try and free up my Easter painting trays, because at the moment I've only got 2 available, freed up, which is the 5 and the 4, so I can get around some more of that chicken bag. We can get that done. Right, so now what I'll do is we'll take it up and scoop it up there, and then we can change the colour if we've got time. How long have we got? 28 minutes. Okay, so roughly about 30 minutes to go. Righty ho. Oh my god, I just realised, I thought this was flowers, but it's not, it's part of the rabbit, look. Oh, cool. Okay, so I think that's going to be a big drill there. You see that big queue? I think that might be a big one. Right, let's do a little bit of... Oh, and that's the other thing I need to get. I need to get that flower vase set. I totally forgot to order it this time because I was so focused on getting that shark. I totally forgot to add the vase to the basket. So I don't really order small things with the app. I tend to just, if they're small items, I like to go to the store and pick them up. But I only ever order if it's like larger items that I can't carry home. That, could you imagine trying to get on a train with that shark one? Bloody hell, you'll be whacking everyone in, going down the aisle with it. Sorry love, I've just whacked my shark there. But yeah, but whenever I get a diamond painting, they're always just like, you always just love picking them up, don't you? You just never really get any that you don't really like. But you know that Harry Potter train that I unboxed? There's another style of the train, and where this train is going this way, the other one's going that way. So I might get that. But does anyone know where you get these? Because now I know that these fit into this pen, I need to know where you can buy them. Because I assume they only come in cartridges of 2 at a time. They sort of look like the fountain cartridges. You know, with the fountain pen you get them little cartridges of ink. I used to love writing with fountain pens, but I do have one here, but unfortunately the ink ran out, and as you can see, these are just basic ones I think from the range, but I need to get some more, because these things, they come off. That's your ink cartridge. Actually, I'll take that out because then that will remind me to order it. But yeah, I love writing with fountain pens. That's like your posh writing pen. Because you can actually get packs of these, whacking great big. Some go up to like 500 in a bag. I think they're only like €10 or so, but I need to have a look on the range and see if they do them. Because it's, I suppose it's like glue, you know, like your hot glue guns. There's fat ones and then there's thin ones, and you've got to make sure you've got the right cartridge. So I'm not sure if all fountain pens are the same cartridge or not, but I'll have to check that. And I'll tell you something, I love writing with a feather pen. I got one once at Colchester Castle when we went on a trip there, and every time I go to the museum, the #1 rule is to go and get some ink from the gift shop. My dad told me off one year. We was on HMS Belfast, you know, the one that's docked in London, and he was like, why do you keep buying key rings? Like, do you give them away? And I'm like, no, I just love collecting key rings. So I've actually got like a little teddy bear key ring, and it's actually got like a sailor's hat on it and then a uniform on the teddy. So you've got like the teddy bear is dressed up in a uniform. I need to try and dig that out and show you guys, but yeah, I used to love collecting. It was always key rings, pens, notebooks, definitely notebooks. I love writing in my notebooks because you never know when you might need a notebook, you know. It's like if I go shopping and I see something I like, but perhaps I'm not paid until the end of the month, I'll write it in the notebook to remind me to get. So yeah, it's always, you just have to visit the gift shop, don't you? You have to. You can't not leave without visiting the gift shop. Yeah, man. I've just realised we've got a multiplacer on here. What one's that? 4 multiplacer. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the single multi-placing for now. I'm not really a fan of multi-placing. I much prefer single placing. When I very first started out diamond painting, I always used to think that multi-placing was cheating. So I would only ever do like 1 drill at a time. But do you know what? The problem is because this is a special type of wax, I think if I was to push that in there, it would just like disintegrate. It's so mushy, this wax. But I'll tell you what I will do. I can see a bright pink bit here, so let's gear this up with a little bit of pink and see whether, yeah, it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, would you look at that, y'all? Look, 4. It's got the place 4 written on it, so we'll give that a shake. Let's do a bit of multi-placing if we can. And see, oops, see how I get on with a little bit of multi-placing. As you can see, it takes, because I don't do multi-placing that often, I'm quite slow with it, whereas with a single placer, I can go much quicker on it. And I've got some good news, people. I have secured another ice cream van candle. So I've got that on the way as well. And this one's the blue one, because the one that I got was the pink one, and that blue one is quite hard to get. Because I think Wickford bring them out summertime, but talking of summer, the ice cream man was out the other day. I'm thinking like in the middle of March, wow. Yeah, this is the other thing with multi-placing. I always find like I have to go back and then realign it. So, you know. I think I'll just stick to the single placing. I'm more comfortable with that. Isn't that pretty? As soon as you get that, you know, this thistle thing that goes through it, I think that's going to look... Oh my god, I like that word, thistle. Oh my god. Sounds quite a lethal plant, doesn't it? Thistle. Don't ever go near a stinging bush. A netting... Oh, what do they call it? What's that one that stings you? A netting bush, is it? I don't know. My friend, oh my god, he would purposely go up to one and just like put his hand on it just to get stung. For some apparent reason, he liked being stung. No joke. He just had this fascination with getting stung. I actually got stung by a wasp once, or was it a bee? But I was walking up near the Bolt Bank in Whittam, and I felt this thing in my hair, so I flicked, like, tried to move it out, and the bloody bee stung me, and I was like, the pain was unreal, like, it just wouldn't, I was scratching it and scratching it, it just would not go, and it took like an hour, and it was even worse because I had to go to a meeting as well, like, after I went to the bottle bank, and they were like, are you in pain because you keep rubbing your head? And I said, yeah, I'm just been stung by a wasp. Although my sister did sit on a hornet once. I'm not joking. She sat in the Wendy house back there when we was a kid, and she sat down and she started crying, and we couldn't work out what was wrong. And she went, I shouldn't really laugh, but it is funny, you know. And yeah, she said, oh, it's stinging me arse, and I'm like, what? And she said, well, it's, you know, something stung. So she spoke to my mum about it, and they thought, right, let's go into the Wendy house to see what was in there, to see whether we could find out what stung her. And there it was, sitting on the floor, flat as a pancake, this hornet wasp thing. But it's not a wasp and it's not a bee, it's called a hornet. So, ugh. Yeah, she got stung on the arse. So, yeah, I know what the sting is like, but remember, when a bee stings you, or a wasp, that's basically the end of their life, because the sting is attached to their body. So when the stinger goes in, it rips it out. Well, no, when the sting goes in, the bee's trying to escape and fly off, but as it flies off, because the sting is still in your hand, it rips off out of the body. So the theory goes. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but let's just have a look. Alexa, does a bee die after it stings you?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, why does a bee die when it stings you?
From answers.com. When a bee stings, the stinger becomes lodged in the victim, causing the bee to die due to the loss of its specialised stinging organ.
There you go. See, I know quite a lot about nature, because I used to be part of the bee conservation charity. So yeah, it's quite sad really, because this little tiny bee doesn't mean to sting you. It's just they use it as a last resort. And you know, this tiny little bee that makes you honey for your toast or whatever you want to put your honey on, and then it dies just because the sting is attached. But you think it would be like how a stingray works, you know, with Steve Irwin. He sadly got he died instantly, because I think it was a stingray that shoot these bolt things, and it stabbed his heart, I think. But I think a bee should be like that, so it just shoots it rather than have it like rip out their body and stuff, and then die. But that must be awful. But yeah, don't ever mess with a bee or a wasp, and don't, whatever you do, go near a wasp or a bee's nest, because if you do, they will get very upset and they will start flying all over you. So yeah. I did actually have a bees painting and a wasp. Yes, I don't know what I do with it, but yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this little bit now. So, yeah, the next couple of days it will be mainly just working on the sky until I've got some more. If I can free up these Easter trays, because they're all, as you can see, they've all been used for the Easter. Why is that one got, oh, this one's got none in it. Wow, okay. But yeah, if I can use some of them up, we can squeeze in more colours. So, yeah. Right, okay. So, let's just do this little bit here. And yes, right. We've got about 10 minutes or so. That's enough to put some few little blue drills in. Okie dokie, karaoke. So this one, oh no, no, what's going on here? That's the one I want. Oh, look at this. Oh, so that's a slightly different shade of blue compared to what this is, but it is apparently the white blue. So, oh, look at that against that white. Wow. Oh, that's looking lovely, baby. Lovely jubbly. Oh, this contrast against the white and blue is looking really lovely. Yeah, this is lovely, this one. I've sent my sister shopping again for candles, so she's going to pick me up. She texted me this morning and she was like, I think you need to use some up first. And I was like, nope, I need some. So yeah, I'm forever needing candles. So, and once I get that flower candle lamp thing off TikTok, oh yes, I've got to have that. I just have to have it. But I'd have to use it in the front room because I wouldn't be able to use it in here. It's too bulky. And the desk is always full up with like these paintings, so I wouldn't be able to, like, my windowsill is full up of diamond painting trays, so yeah, we'll have to do it in there. So the next time you'll see this painting, because tomorrow we're just got to rotate it. I haven't even launched the bloody magical tree yet. Still got that to do. I've still got Angela's Lake to do because that's full of trees. As I say, I might not get around to doing Angela's this month because I don't like to launch too many because I won't get them all done. But yeah, so the next time you'll see this, what's today? Alexa, what's today's date, please, love?
Today is Thursday, the 5th of March.
Right, so tomorrow you'll have the trees, that's Friday, and then Saturday you'll have the trees, that'll be our 2-hour live, and then Sunday we'll be back to this. So we'll do the next session on this on Sunday, and that will be live as well. Don't forget it's 2 o'clock, and Sunday might be 3 o'clock. So, yeah. Right, okay. Going to twist a little bit more wax. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't feel like it's coming through. Don't know about this wax. Why does whipping chats always make you thirsty? So what's everyone diamond painting at the moment? Jenny's doing flowers. Kathy, I don't know. Angela was doing was she doing? She was doing her unboxings. So what's everyone working on at the moment? I'm doing trees and this Mcneil one. That man, I think this Mcneil man, he brings out some lovely paintings. Such a lovely design, but it's very, very limited. Like, you'll only ever see some from Mcneil, like Christmas time he brings out like 2 different ones, and then yeah, you might very occasionally get one spring. I mean, there is this gorgeous one. This one is absolutely stunning, and sadly it is a paint by numbers, which I don't deal with. I will be though soon on the craft channel, Crafts with Mike, so if you want to see paint by numbers, that is coming soon to Crafts with Mike. Right, let's go to the range. Yeah, this one's lovely. So let's go to Mcneil diamond painting. Actually, let's just put Mcneil. Yeah, this one's lovely. So you see, this is the crystal canvas, but this one, unfortunately, this one's paint by numbers, which is such a shame because that would be so beautiful to do in diamond painting. But yeah, it's unfortunately paint by numbers, that one. Wonder why I didn't do one in diamond painting though, because I really, really wish that could be a diamond painting, because that would just be, oh my god, so beautifully done. It would be a nice barn theme as well, you know. But unfortunately, it's paint by numbers. And I'll tell you something, there is so many beautiful paintings on the paint by numbers section that I feel would be so much better in diamond painting. It seems like paint by numbers is more popular than diamond painting, but yeah. I actually feel like I'm working on a pig theme. Pigs, ducks, donkeys, cows, because it just, this painting just feels like it's a barn sort of related theme. I've still got this to do as well, because Angie's got this. I've still got this little, you know, that 3D cow scene that we got. I mean, that could look quite good there, couldn't it? Yeah, I've still got that to do as well. But I wanted to start this because it's been a while since I've done like a really big one. So since doing the trees, it's made me want to do a bit of this. But yeah, so yeah, if you missed the live, don't worry, there's always catch up if you want to catch up with it later. I am thinking about doing some night streams, and when I say night streams, that is like from midnight to 7 o'clock in the morning, but that would definitely have to be on a weekend. There's no way I could do that through the week because I have to go to work. So I am thinking about doing that, but I'll only bring that in if we're like very, very close to finishing. But we're only on, Alexa, what's today's date, please, love?
It's Thursday, the 5th of March.
Yeah, we're so still early on in March, so if we ain't finished by the end of March, we'll chuck in some night streams. I'll have to make sure there's bottles and bottles of Coke to keep me awake, because or coffee, because I'll have to have caffeine to keep me awake. But that's going to really chuck up my body clock. Like, I'll have to sleep through the day. So if I did do that, I'd have to do it on a Saturday and then sleep through the day on a Sunday, and then try and reset my clock, my body clock, ready for work the next day. So yeah, that's in the pipeline. But on that note, guys, I'm going to leave that session there. So we'll just do that one there, plonkety plonk, and we'll do that one there, and just where's the other 4? One there, and then we'll do the rest another time, because already we're at 1 hour again. Well, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. There we go, a lovely, lovely sunny cloudy sky. You can see how the sky is blended in with this cloud, and even the rabbit got a little bit of snow fell on her. Look. But anyway, if you want to get this for yourself, please get it while you can. It's only £4 at the range. You can order it, or you get, this one is not mix and match. I repeat, this one is not mix and match. So you know where you might get two different paintings, you don't know which one you're going to get. This one for sure is just the hedgehog. So you can order this and expect the hedgehog. So yeah, or you can pop down to your local range and pick it up then. Please remember to like, share, subscribe on the way out of this video. And if you want to purchase this, the link will be in the description of the video. Until next time, have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.